is a big snake.
So there she is. You can hear her starting to move just a little bit of air.
Whoa!
Good.
And hissing.
And hissing. And that she's basically saying, stay away from me. You know, and she's trying to gauge what's happening right now. So we're going to move her here in just a second.
That's a dangerous little jack-in-the-box right there. It's just like, oh, cobra pops out right in your face.
You bet.
I don't want to distract Carl. I know I keep talking, but he has to stay so incredibly focused right now.
Babe, I'm behind you to take
I think this is just a good opportunity for a second to give you a sense how remarkably shy even the most dangerous snakes in the world are.
Yes.
So you can see she doesn't want anything to do with us. She's thinking, leave me alone. I was in a dark, quiet space. Why are you agitating me? And I think this is a great sense of, I don't want any part of you. You just let me be. Unfortunately, we have an agreement here, and she's got to come out and pay the rent. So we're going to catch her.
It's unbelievable how fast the snake comes in and
Let's
out
switch
of that box. I'm going to give Carl just a little bit more space here. Oh, big snake.
Wow. For a second. Let's see if she's good. Come on in. Come on in. Good.
and full pressure inside.
Okay, good. Come this way. Come this way.
The snake. Twice the size of the table. It's grabbing onto the
Okay,
camera.
hold on one second. Hold on 1 second. Or let her go.
It's the king's show right now. Don't worry about the camera. You're okay. Got it.
Mara, you still here?
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. Good. Move her back.
Whoa! Look at the speed! Carl is faster than the cobra. Wow. Mara, now what do you need me to do?
This hand here,
Oh my gosh, the snake is so big.
and you can already feel that vent open, so you're going to want to hold it shut so you
Right
keep
here?
yourself clean. Yep,
right
and you
there?
might have to fold your.
Wow. That is me holding a king cobra. My goodness, this snake, the snake's so big around I can't even get my hand all the way around it. That's
Beautiful,
crazy.
huh?
How intimidating is it to hold the head like that?
So, you know, I always think you're paying close attention anytime you're working with big elapids, right?
Yeah.
So we'll allow her to bite 2 or 3 times, see what we can get. King cobras, of course, are ophiophagi. They're snake eaters, almost exclusively. And although here in captivity, our group are readily feeding on rats. Okay, you ready for a bite?
I think so. You guys ready to see the bite happen?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's
Ready?
see how much venom this snake is going to give us.
So we'll see. Like I said, we'll have her bite multiple times.
Oh my goodness.
And king cobra venom, you can see that deep, beautiful yellow. And so as you can see, as she's chewing, she's injecting a little more venom each time. And we're probably looking at, oh gosh, 300 or 400 milligrams of dry weight here. And we think about 20 milligrams of king cobra venom as a lethal dose. So in the case of 400 milligrams there, you're looking at an awful lot of lethal doses, right? We'll see if she can do it one more time for me. She's done. There she goes, one more, and she's done.
Wow.
Excellent.
Good?
Thanks. Everybody's good? All right, back into her cage.
That right there kills a lot of people. Now, if you guys thought the power and the size of the king cobra was intimidating, wait until you see the gaboon viper. This is the world's largest viper, and they have fangs that can be as long as 2 inches in length. I mean, we're talking, that snake bites you, its fangs are going right through your hand. That's gonna be a little more calm, I'm guessing, than what the cobra situation was, but snake should fill up a good portion of the table. Oh my goodness, look at this snake. Wow, beautiful. Look at the horns on the front of that snake's nose. That is an intimidating snake right there. Now, Carl, what is the strike distance for a viper like this? Like, am I in the danger zone right here? Or
So
not
you're
likely
just
to launch off the
outside.
table?
No,
okay.
you would be amazed at how fast a gaboon viper can go from here to here.
Yeah.
You can't believe it. In the event somebody comes across the snake and they don't get close to him, he'll remain motionless. He'll sit there and blend in. But if you step on a snake like that, of course, then things happen very fast.
How dangerous is the venom of this snake? I mean, we're about to get that venom, but if you were to be bitten, what are you looking at? If you get, tagged on the foot in your hand, how much time do you got?
Big gaboon viper bite in the wrong place, or particularly if it hit a vein, could really be problematic quickly. So anyway, that's kind of that little puff you just saw. That was just a little bit, okay, hey, what's going on here? I'm starting to get a little agitated. Okay. We're going to try to avoid that.
Okay, great.
All right, so we're going to switch him around. I'm going to have Mara change places with you.
Okay.
And we're going to switch him around and we'll catch him.
All right. And then once, Mara, you've got the body under control, that's where I can come in and hold on to the backside of the snake?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, listen to that hiss.
Okay, there's no pressure yet.
Perfect. Don't change anything. Got him? Good.
Oh, gaboon viper. This is cool. I'm not going to talk much. Got to let Carl keep his focus. I got a good hold on the snake's body. Whoa, my goodness. Get out of here.
And you get a sense of that big bite. Let's see if we can get her to penetrate one more time. And
just wow, look at that. And these snakes will bite and hold on, right?
they will, exactly. Okay,
Okay.
good?
You
Okay,
got it?
I've got her.
Okay.
And I'm going back.
Okay.
Excellent.
That was probably the most intimidating snake I have ever been a part of milking. That was awesome, Carl. You feel good about how that all just went down?
Yeah, I thought so, right? So you got a sense of that. Really, they're just placid right up until the last minute. And then that bite is dramatic and rapid, right? And she gave us a pretty good yield today, probably 500 milligrams of venom. And we think on gaboon vipers, probably about 100 milligrams or so is probably a lethal dose.
Okay, so that right there could probably kill about 5 people.
We think so.
Okay, now the power in that bite, you could see the whole vial shaking around as her fangs were just pow, 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 pow.
That's just it. I always think so. You imagine that on a bare foot, or you imagine that on a hand, you're reaching down into a bush or something like that, and all of a sudden you've got this massive head locked on. And so, a gaboon viper bite, man, no joke.
Well, that was without question intimidating.
A black mamba bite was the first mamba bite I had, a big 9-foot male, way back in 1997. Things began to happen very rapidly. At that point, I was not allergic to mamba venom.
Okay.
So it was a straight black mamba bite, and we were really able to document some amazing symptoms. But black mambas, again, heavily neurotoxic. Things began happening really rapidly. I was vomiting, blurred vision, convulsions. I was having bronchospasm. So we had some really serious symptoms. One of the good things about black mamba venom is it neutralizes well. So once you're getting antivenom, I can remember when they started the antivenom wide open, I could almost feel this sensation of, okay, now we're moving in a better direction than we were. So after 2 days of intensive care, things got good very rapidly. And there's almost no local issues with mamba venoms, or at least black mamba venom.
Right.
So we don't see any tissue involvement or big hemolytic factors here, hemorrhaging, none of that stuff like you would be in a rattlesnake or a viper bite. So blacks are kind of purely neurotoxic, both post and presynaptic, but that thing can really get going fast.
Oh my gosh, that's a big snake. He's a monster. Woo!
I'm riding. Okay. Okay, good. I get him there. You have him? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Yep, all set. Everybody's set. You can be wherever you want to be.
Okay.
Get that, put that over there.
See, this is what I experienced. They coil up and they're so strong. That's one thing that I did not anticipate with the black mamba, is its ability to coil around you. And when I was presenting the snake on camera, the only thing I was thinking is that if I lost control of the snake, and remember, we had it in a tube, so I felt much more in control than you are now. If you lost control, that snake would be latched to you.
100%. And as you said, if he's wrapped up around you, getting rid of him presents a very real issue. So it's one of the reasons we stopped going back into the cage and we started just going into a transfer camp.
Okay.
So you can see he's ready to bite. He never fully understands this restraint thing. Is everybody good for him to bite?
Yeah.
Very good.
Everybody's good?
Yep.
There he goes again. Wicked
Wow,
shot right
so
there.
fast.
Wicked shot. Good. Another shot.
Look at that, just the bite and release. And it can control how much venom it's giving, correct?
Totally metering what it's giving me, absolutely. We think that process is largely cognitive, and he's deciding, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this. And mambas, again, especially blacks and westies, really famous for these shots at a time. A little bit. We'll get him again in 1 second. Are you good?
It is the intensity that the venom shoots out that you can understand how quickly then that gets into your body.
It's a millisecond, right? It's a millisecond. With blacks, I can remember on my bite, moving to the sink to wash my hands. You always take a minute to decide if the bite is actually hot. And all of a sudden, my lips start going numb, my face is tingling. I was maybe 20 seconds into that snake bite, and I remember thinking, here we go.
And hot means you've got venom in your body,
We've got
correct?
We've definitely got a hot bite, right? So one more shot. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was even a decent
Great.
amount of venom right there.
Yeah, so that's really a good yield. We're probably looking at 150 megs there,
Okay.
which is about what we like for an adult black, about there. And he really did a good job today.
All right, I'm going to just back up out of the way a tiny bit there. So
Perfect. So
Wow.
Mara, you're going to go back to your grab stick. Yeah, good. And then will you do me a favor? See
Yeah.
that garbage can right next to you, Coyote?
This one.
Take all that stuff off it. Yep. And you're just going to put it down there by Mara. Awesome. Great.
lid off the top.
Yep.
Please.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm pressure now.
Yep. And you've got him.
I've got him.
Good. Now hold on 1 second. Good. I'm going to let him go. I've got him. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, I'm letting go.
Yep. Good now. That's a lot of snake. Hold on. Yep, hold on. Thanks, Coyote.
That was intense. A black mamba. Bigger snake,
different
bigger
picture.
yield.
Sure. And a greater toxicity. So black mamba venom, we think probably somewhere, a lethal dose, probably somewhere between 5 and 10 milligrams. To give you a sense of that, that would be like 5 or 10 grains of salt in your hand. That's a lethal dose of black mamba venom. Again, we had that snake bite more than once. He gave us about 2 or 3 shots in here. But we're looking at about 200 milligrams in that draw right there. So of those shots, we were looking at probably 50 milligrams, 60 milligrams, this kind of thing. We wound up with a total yield of about 200 milligrams. So in the case of black mamba venom, if we were to say, well, 10 milligrams is lethal, and I think that's probably high, we would be looking at 20 lethal doses of venom here. So, and if we cut that in half, 40 lethal doses of venom.